remember my frame for static was shipped to me with these huge gaps here and here, plus this corner was broken, and this one here you can see. So I finally got the replacement, which I haven't looked at yet, so we're going to find out whether I've got a different issue or everything's fine and we can move forward. Okay. So here's static. You can see I sprayed the clear coat on there. Charcoal on illustration board, crescent. This was acrylic wash in a spray bottle that I sprayed on there. Well, they told me I didn't have to send the bad one back, thankfully, because they didn't give me a label. So I figured I was going to have to pay to ship it back before I could get reimbursed for this. And it still hasn't shown up in my bank account yet. They've already charged me for a second one. And they said it was going to come off. So we're going to find out. I'm going to take all of this, put it back in that box. Then when I'm done framing this, I have a box for shipping when it gets sold. Doesn't tear as easy as I thought it would. The first one that was shipped to me was not wrapped this well. And it didn't come in a square box. It came in a 2 pieces of cardboard that was taped together. All right, let's see. Tight, tight, tight. So, whoever put this together was seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. Ooh, this has like ink, black ink right there. Just a mark. But when you get a reflection on that, you can see right here where someone went like this for some reason. Yeah, that gap was a little, not as bad as the other, but there's a, I'm not trying to, you know, nitpick to where something can never be perfect. I mean, this is going to be fine. But I'm only bringing it out because I can see what the person did. They didn't think that I would notice, but when you have a reflection, you can see where like a thumbnail went like this in there. So they were thinking there's something about this joint that they need to fix. And I'm looking at it and it's like, look at that. So it almost looks like there's a piece of paper jabbed in there, some sort of material jabbed in there, but look, it's all black. It's coming up. Maybe that's not too high for the camera. But look, I'm running my fingernail on here, which I guess is what they did, where they tried to fill this thing, and then you can see the black stuff that they stuck in there. So anyway, I'm going to take a cloth and we'll buff that and make it smooth. But yeah, they were like, oh geez, we've done it again. What can we do here? So it's passable. Let's get this back in there. Take a look. Make sure it fits, right? The size was off, and we'd have a different problem. So, yeah, that's fine. So, let's see what this space is. From my recollection, it's 1/4 of an inch when they do this. You lose 1/4 of an inch of your artwork behind the frame. Okay, so there, that's in there good. We're going to mark this right there. Let's find out once and for all. So, no, that's more than 1/4 of an inch. That's almost 1/2 of an inch. I thought it was 1/4 of an inch that you lost. It's like, I'm sorry, but 2 little lines before 1/2 an inch, whatever that is. Let's see, 4, 8, 16. So that would be 14/16. 4, 8, yeah. So you lose 14/16, which is almost 1/2 an inch. I really thought it was 1/4. I'm talking about for 30, 40 years, I thought it was 1/4 of an inch. It's more than that. So, okay. All right, well, we have a frame now. We just have other little doodads to put on it, right? We've got the TV knobs that have been soaking for a week. I don't know, maybe I should stop soaking them. What if that part came off of there for some reason? I'd really be upset. I think I'll take them out tonight. But the knobs are gonna run, there's 2. They're gonna go on the right side, which is UHF, VHF, and there's 3 smaller knobs in there that are, here's the TV that it came off of. Okay, we got volume, contrast, bright. Probably brightness would make more sense. Brightness. So I got to figure out how to put, they really should be marked. It's going to look good. Either vinyl lettering, or I just go for it and try to do it by hand. I kind of feel like that's not going to look that great, but I might try it. I wouldn't have to go through the whole process of ordering it and finding out it's the wrong size and everything. The antenna. I've got to figure out a way to get it out of here. And we're going to mount this here. And you see this? It's got to be mounted the right way. So that, see how that folds down? So this will fold down here. And then when it's displayed, it can be raised and extended. Okay, so we're moving forward on static.